With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some players love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up, and you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting in this one, number 70. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about to get underway. This is Joey Bart. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles.
Ball. Ball.
Fouled off left side. Two now. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Ozuna went deep in his most recent game. Ozuna batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Marcell Ozuna.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Brian Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball up.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one misses. Ball 3. Hammered, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one missed. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. Off the
Ball,
plate,
that's outside.
3-1 now. Nick York waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's the second baseman, Nick York. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses.
Out.
That's 5 straight. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Fires to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
There's a strike. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. And they take a 3-run lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Triolo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that's
that miss. That's a ball.
The inside edge. And that's ball one. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 3, the Dodgers coming to bat. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Jared Jones. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Horowitz takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Kyle Tucker.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Shohei
No, that's
Ohtani
inside.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
That's up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's outside.
Outside.
3 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Payoff pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hurt.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
See if
That's
you can go
inside
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Low ball.
Upstairs. Three 1 now. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Batting up, the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Yeah!
Ripped in the air. Left field. One away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's Joey Bart now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
Ball outside.
Cruz over at first with one away.
Hee-haw!
On the ground, right side. To Betts at second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's a ball.
In the air, left field.
Over the fence.
Takes it over the fence.
Second base.
That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul out of play.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Got him looking for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Freeman.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That clips a corner. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. That one not close. Ball one. That's ripped. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
Nope. Ball.
Two on, one out. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side. And foul ball. One now. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Ball, that's up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Brusdar Graterol preparing to come on if needed. Sheehan also throwing.
Hey, ha!
In the air to left center. Pajes in position. And there's 1 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Hey!
Foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 up, 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Griffin.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Connor Griffin. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a swing and a miss. That clips the corner. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Misses
Ball
off the
out.
plate. And that's ball one. Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hey!
Ground ball left side, could be two. Triolo over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Shohei Ohtani. High fly ball, right field. Reynolds under it. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
Brusdar Graterol on to pitch out of the pen here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him. Don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Graterol, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in.
The first baseman, Spencer.
That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Inside, almost got him. That's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
No, ball.
Here's a 2-2.
That's a foul ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Triolo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. Betts whips it to first, and that ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Mookie now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Bang! And Mookie leaves the yard. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here, what?
You'll one.
No, that's outside. Ball.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that's outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 2 now.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that one almost hit him. Struck him out swinging. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle. Edman slings to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, number 14, Joey.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Brusdar Grotterol won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the order now. Joey Bart up here. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Let's go, Tanner.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they still lead at 3-2. Back here in LA, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Nice grab. Over to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Hee-haw!
And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Justin Lawrence, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Nicholas getting cranked up as well. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strikeout number 8. And not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
No, that's out.
Stays alive. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
3-2 on the way. That's to third, Triolo. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, yeah.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Dennis Santana getting loose out there. Stewart warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days,
Ball.
that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third. Throw is high and over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base too.
That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop,
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. One-run game, one out, one on.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Late on that fastball. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
And that is that. Pirates leave one, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a chopper. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Clips the corner. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Look out!
He's hit.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Dodgers.
One out man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Bang! Teoscar Hernandez the opposite way. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas up and loosening in the pen. Matson getting loose as well. Center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Lawrence departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Kyle Nicholas takes over on the mound.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
That's the ball. Outside.
Betts stands at first with one out. Freeman hits it in the air. Cruz should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
That's high. That's a ball.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Close one doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. That clips the corner. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-two. Cut on, popped up right side. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
There's a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That's down. That's a ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Cruz in the box again, takes a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
That's a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Third out. So one left for Pittsburgh. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pahet.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
In the dirt, blocked. Pajes on at first, nobody out.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
So back to the top of the order. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just
outside
missed.
ball.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And a count 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted.
Over the fence, that's a ground rule
double. As a run comes in and they take the lead.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And now a very big at bat, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now Teoscar Hernandez back in the sixth. He drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Bases loaded. One away. Bounced up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
on the mound now for the Pirates, Isaac Matson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Two on, two outs. Inside.
That missed. That's a ball.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under this one. He's got it, and that is the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Pirates 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
leading off for the Pirates, The catcher, number 14, Joey Vaughn.
Yeah!
Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That's a little
No,
high.
that's up.
Ball 3. This one in the air. Edman. One up, one down.
Up next to the Pirates, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 down.
Ball. That's a ball.
Fastball is outside. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Gone! Home run number 30 on the year. And they inch closer. It's 6-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one a little bit high. And the count 2-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's too low.
No, that missed.
Ball
That's a
3.
ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No, that's high.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Cannonball coming. Last half of the 8th coming up. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just
ball
missed.
outside.
Activity in the bullpen. Yohan Ramirez getting ready to go. Soto, the lefty, warming up as well. That one's in there. Strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Yeehaw!
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Andy Pajas.
No, that missed. Ball.
Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
No, that's it.
Just off the inside edge. Muncy leads off first with 1 away. And there's the automatic. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sawinski has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Nope, ball.
Out to center. Cruz in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Dodgers leave 1. They still lead it though 6-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Nick York. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Ball, that's low.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Number 2, Spencer Forward.
That catches the corner. Diaz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Triolo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Tying run at the plate. Swings, and this one's flared. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
A move being made at third, and on a pinch run for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook getting some more speed on the bases. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And a slider in there for a strike. The Dodgers trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. A little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart, trying to deliver as the hero. Fouls away the first offering. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Not even close there. Ball 1. That's a little bit low.
A ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
They're down to their final strike. Got him swinging for the K. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.